What is going on YouTube? It is Dave's Daily Trades, and we're going to be covering a quick AMC technical analysis, some price predictions, and then of course going over the price action today, what is going on, and of course we are going to be covering the dark forest. Of course, this is a new term that's been floating around, but I had a little bit of time today to dig into that, so we are going to jump right into it. But before we do, guys, I do want to give a quick moment of silence for hedge funds who are shorting AMC, because the road is very close to ending here for you folks, and shit is about to hit the fan. All right, that was their quick moment. That's all they're getting. But anyways, guys, into today's video. So, of course, for AMC today, kind of a weird day, and definitely very different from what we've seen in the past. So we initially had this spike at open, which we did see the same yesterday, followed by a sell-off down to our low, a recent low of $28.91. So yesterday, and we'll just zoom back here, it was literally peak and then straight trade-off the entire day. But today, we actually found consolidation right around $29, and then from that, spiked up, traded sideways for a little bit, and then continued the run and actually hit a high of $34.12. Now, a few things here, guys. We talked about the consolidation yesterday, and that really came at the end of the trading day. This was right around $30. Now, today, we see consolidation at, call it just about $31, $32. So a nice $2 gain from where we consolidated yesterday. And this really looks like the stair stepping that we were doing before, back in June. So I love seeing this, and we can, of course, confirm the consolidation right here on the MACD, as this is very flat right around 0. So that is awesome, just to see us moving up and consolidating at higher price points. That's what we like to see. And then the second really big note on the TA here, guys, is we actually crossed back up into the $32 range and retested this here, confirmed support, and continued the move higher. So that was awesome to see, guys, just to be above $32 again. Excuse me. I know we did fall below this for a little bit, but we're back here. And I really think that we are going to start stair-stepping our way back up slowly but surely. And we'll just take a quick look at the one-day chart. So, of course, that wedge pattern we did fall out of. But today we made significant gains to kind of push back into our lower support range of that $32, and it looks like our next area is going to be right around $35. And if we can break back into this area, that would be really, really nice to see. And I would say after hitting $35, our next area of resistance is going to be $40. Breaking to 40 would be huge, because that would mean we would break over and have a crossover with a MACD. And look at RSI. RSI is starting to taper up. But really the big thing on the MACD is we were about to cross over here. That's when the sell pressure came, because, of course, hedge funds know exactly what we're looking for on the technical analysis. So they drive the price down. We don't have that crossover. And now we're flat again, awaiting either a crossover, more consolidation, which I really think is going to happen just by looking at this RSI2, which did touch down right at a little lower. It was like 32, 33 on the R scale, which is very similar to this last touch point here. So that's really cool. I really think that that was the lowest point on the RSI, and we're going to continue moves forward. All right, guys, do want to go over just a few things. So this was a post I saw by Savvy Lions. I did retweet this, guys. Also, if you're not following me on Twitter yet, definitely drop me a follow, and I will follow back. Geez, I can't talk today. I don't know what's up with me. But anyways, I will follow back. Just send me a quick instant message that you're from YouTube, and I'll give you the follow back, guys. But anyways, this article right here, AMC has 35,000 times the fails to delivers of Amazon. And this was on August 4th, 2021 of this person's blog right here, something I'm not familiar with. But guys, this is just showing us more of the general public starting to get a standpoint of what may be going on with AMC, because I really think for a while, a lot of people outside of our movement kind of looked at us like a little bit of dumbasses. They were like, this stock is already overvalued. Why is anyone going into it? So more news articles talking about AMC. You know, we have people on CNBC coming out and starting to talk about dark pools. And I don't know if you guys saw the interview with Gary Gensler. That was super interesting, and that was posted on YouTube. It got deleted by CNBC, I believe. And Gary Gensler, what an absolute ape, took that video and posted it on his personal Twitter for more people to see. So I thought that was really huge and really gave me a little bit of hope that, you know what, this guy actually might do something instead of turning a blind eye, which people have done for years. All right, so we're going to jump over to, this is slowly becoming one of my favorite people on Twitter right here. He posts a lot of good information. So, of course, we did cover yesterday the T+35 rule, which is on my YouTube channel. If you haven't seen that yet, definitely check it out. Essentially, middle of next week, we have multiple spans. I think there are 2 5-day spans of all T+35 expirations. So what hedge funds were trying to do yesterday, if we look back at the price, pretty decent red day. Nothing too crazy, but it was a decent red day. They're trying to drive this price back down before they are forced to buy and cover all of those failure to delivers. And we're not talking about thousands. We're talking about millions of failure to delivers. So that is really interesting, that I thought. So probably trying to drive the price down as low as they can. And $28 was probably the lowest they're ever going to get it to. All right, guys. So really the bulk of today's video is the dark forest. And yes, this statement is, yeah, what the hell is the dark forest? Like, dark pools isn't enough. You need to create a new term to be floating around here. Come on. Anyways, guys, I do just want to cover this real quick. And this user right here, Treys Bone, actually did a pretty good quick explanation of what this is. So dark forest, systematic hedge fund, will utilize Flex Zone's scalable high-performance capabilities to seamlessly consolidate all quantitative and systematic trading capabilities into one platform and leverage FlexTrade's related suite of fully integrated real-time trading APIs to automate the intake, and this is the key thing here, automate the intake and throughput of orders in their pursuit of alpha-driven best execution strategies. Jesus. So pretty crazy, guys. So this is a post done by FlexTrade, who is utilizing this so-called dark forest. Really interesting stuff, guys. I know this is only a short little snippet here, but there really wasn't too much information on the internet about what this is and what it does. From my perspective, after reading all of the articles, my key takeaways is pretty much what they're doing is they're taking all of this data coming in, and they have crazy intelligent smart softwares that analyze all this data, make predictions, execute trades, all on the behalf of what the software is telling it to do. So super interesting, super crazy. But then I started researching a little bit of this, and I found out that Built in NYC, this website right here, actually has FlexTrade built in. So we can do a quick search. FlexTrade. And this is FinTech. This company specializes in tech companies and also with companies inside of New York City. So this is FlexTrade right here. We can get their address. And pretty much, yeah, of course, a lot of data analytics, development and engineers, finance, marketing, all that kind of stuff. So this was super interesting. But another interesting, and maybe this is coincidence here, but Citadel. Very interesting. You know, this could just be a coincidence. Maybe it's, you know, no relevance at all. They might not be invested or even use this platform. But I just thought it was kind of interesting to see Citadel also listed with the same company that is using the dark forest here. So, you know, that complete speculation, I do have to be honest, but I was just searching the internet, found that somewhat interesting, so definitely want to share that. But guys, really the big thing, I wouldn't spend a boatload of time going through the dark forest. It really is interesting in another way that manipulation is going on and how the hell AMC is trading the way it is, and possibly GME, BlackBerry, all these other stocks. But at the end of the day, it's just another trick in the toolbox that companies are using to really just manipulate the overall system in place. So, Crazy stuff, guys. But, you know, big things for AMC. We have the FTDs coming up next week. That should be incredibly bullish. And, of course, at least I think the general sentiment of AMC investors is really high. I've seen a lot of positive information and posts being thrown out. And that is typically when AMC starts to turn around as well. So we love the positive attitudes here on this channel. All right, guys, that's all I have for today's video. If you did like anything, hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Peace out, and tune in for the next one.